Hi, it's Miss Viva Diva here, just to show you a bronze summer look. I was just away on holiday for 2 weeks, and as you can see, I'm completely tanless, and I was very disappointed. It was horrible. I was so jealous of everyone while I was there. Beautiful tan skin. So I was just experimenting with my makeup and stuff to see if I could just appear slightly browner, and I think I found quick and easy way just to be slightly browner. Now I just attempted to make this video, but totally didn't work, and the sound didn't work, and it totally recorded without sound. So this is my second attempt at the video. If you've seen it, sorry. And also, my previous account, Pink Aphrodite, I don't know, I forgot the password, but I will be uploading all the videos from now onto this account. So just stay tuned for the look. And I know a lot of people have the same problem, because I've been speaking to a lot of my friends. I hate the ones who can tan easily. It's just not fair. Okay, so just as usual, just start with your normal base with foundation. You can maybe go like a shade darker. I would recommend that, but if you're not comfortable, sometimes it can look like really patchy. So, like, you can try that out, but you obviously you don't really want to be buying a darker shade if you don't need to. So a better way to do it is just to use bronzer. And a really good way to make it look like you've actually got tan skin, as well as using bronzer, use a little bit of blush, just to give the impression that you're just using blush and the bronzer is just your skin. So once you get that all over your face, you just want to be blank canvas. I wouldn't use compressed powder with this, because you really don't want your face to be too covered in makeup, because then it becomes like quite obvious. So instead of using compressed powder, which is what you would normally do next, you basically just replace it with bronzer. And this one I've got is the 17 limited edition bronzing powder. It's actually quite a pretty compact now, because you've got the pink blusher in the middle. It does make it like lighter, so you can kind of see what you're doing at the same time. So it's a bit of blush at the same time. At the same time, is not, because when you use blusher, it can be really easy to put too much on, and it goes all wrong, and you've got to start all over again. So just get this all over your face like compressed powder. So if you get one like this, it means you can really put it on and it still wouldn't look too, sorry, I've got a bit too much foundation on. It still won't look too, it'll look more natural, and it really goes with the paler skin tone. You can see my face is actually getting a bit darker already. I just don't like to use facial tanning products because it really doesn't work for me most of the time. I'm not going to risk going all patchy, especially if like you're actually on holiday. You can see it doesn't have, it's got the tan look without looking like fake tan, if you know what I mean. It's not orange. Now because of this camera, you can see that my neck is still like, but you can always, you don't see that during the day, believe me. I've used this like a few times. For the rest of the face, for the eyes, you would just use whatever you wanted. Like, I usually do sort of blue, because it just keeps it natural. I like to keep my face nude for this, but if it's too nude, it looks, you can tell it's brown. But if you use a brighter colour for the eyes, sorry, I can't actually find my blue that I was going to use. I'll just use this instead. Just a wee compact. I love my little compacts, because they're just so cheap and easy. You don't really need big names. So you just put that on like normal. Why do I always do that with this brush? Let's get it in there. Actually looks quite nice. I'll just keep it. Yeah, so, what was I saying? For the eyes, you would just keep it absolutely as normal. I don't like to use eyeliner for this, to be honest, because I just want to keep it, I do want it to be quite natural, if you know what I mean. I'm just going to use a little wipe there. Okay, so just whenever you use mistakes, I just use baby wipes. And then you would do your mascara as normal. I've got a great one right now, which is the Boots. I think I got it from Boots, which is, oh, what am I doing? I'm not quite used to this webcam thing. Which is see, that looks quite natural. It's just a sample size actually. It's a Boots Extreme Length. I will be buying the bigger sample because it is very good. The little brush, it's really good. I'm actually going to do a mascara, the guide to your mascaras, because a lot of them aren't as good as they say they are. But I will try that out. It will be one of my next videos. If there's anything you don't, if there's anything you want me to do, just ask. So you don't want to use too much because you don't want to really give it away that you're putting too much makeup on. Now for the lips, I have got one very, very important tip. If you're using dark colours like reds and bright pinks, it drains your face, it makes it look lighter, which is why it just wipes out the whole idea. So in this look, especially it is good for summer anyways, just to use some nudes. Now I've got a Markwins here, a Markwins lip gloss compacty thing. I really like the Markwins stuff because it's not expensive and it does as good a job as anything else. So I've got my little compact here, and I am going to use this little goldy one on the end. You don't put a lot on because it can get quite shiny, but it really does complement the brown without looking too unnatural. Because when you're going on holiday, you're going to look, most of these are going to be brown anyway. This can also work when you're back at home and you're losing your tan a wee bit, and can get quite depressing. So that is basically it. It was really simple, really easy. It works. My camera's not very good, but believe me, it does look completely natural when you're outside. You can use any of the products I've used, which is basically mostly boots, but you can really use whatever you want, whatever goes with your skin tone, and whatever you feel confident using. And just make sure that if you feel comfortable in it, just wear it, but if you don't feel comfortable, just don't. Because if you don't feel comfortable, you might not look comfortable. So tune in for my other videos, which will be coming up soon. Comment, subscribe, and that's it really. I'm Miss Viva Diva, and I hope you enjoyed.